All right, you've been reading a lot of stories about all these companies that are buying back stock, are raising their dividends, a great boon to their shareholders because of the tax cuts. And they say that in percentage terms, it's kind of chump change when they hand out these bonuses, $1,000 or otherwise. That's been a big issue for Democrats who voted unanimously against those tax cuts. But now and then you do hear companies that go above and beyond what you would typically think is sharing that loot, that tax cut loot. New Jersey Natural Gas, by the way, is announcing it's going to provide a one-time refund to customers totaling about $31 million. The refund for the typical residential heat customer is said to be about $47. Now, of course, it's a little different, a little unusual. Other utilities have been doing that elsewhere, but it's a reminder that that trickle down that a lot of people say this is not enough. It's still alive and well. So how that helps the economy, how this helps the customers and those who work at those places, still anyone's guess. There's hardly any way to quantify it yet, but right now we are seeing a lot more of that. All right, Fortune magazine editor Adam Lashinsky, market watcher Larry Schauber. Larry, what do you make of that? This is just the latest example. There are many. It's slowed down lately, I'm sure, not the least of which because of what's been going on in the markets and et cetera. But what do you make of that?
Well, right now, I think we're just going through a regime shift, and I do believe buybacks. Consider last year, $500 billion in buybacks. They're expecting $800 billion this year. Whether it's good or bad for the average person, it is providing or will provide a floor for the stock market. It's one of the reasons I think all the dips we have in the market should be bought. I mean, right now we're looking at a 15.5 times EPS, if you believe the mid 170 number for 2019. So it's constructive. It's good for the stock market, and I think any kind of complexity, this regime shift that we're experiencing with monetary policy, fiscal policy, et cetera, when something comes out like it came out yesterday, I think it's a good time to just focus on the facts. And that is buybacks are good for the stock market. All
right, that EPS you're referring to earnings per share, and of course that math and that equation changes favorably. The lower taxes go, costs go, of course, and they all of a sudden, this market looks a lot more affordable. Adam, given the sell of the last few days, now drifting back to from around 6 to 7% from our old highs, does the market look more affordable now? Is that the enticement for investors now?
Well, I mean, the market is more affordable now, and of course, even more affordable than it was in October or November. Without disputing anything that Larry said, I would point out that when these companies go to buybacks, there's one bad element to that, which is if they were really excited about the economy, if they were really excited about their businesses, they would be making investments with that money. Now, they are making investments and they're doing other things, but their impulse is to buy back stock. That says they don't have any better ideas.
Well, a lot of them are doing other things, and a lot of them have been sort of, pruning their balance sheets over the last few years. But he does have a point, Larry, that they could do more. Maybe they're holding back until they see more proof. I mean, parking your cash in your company, which is equivalent to us parking in a checking account, is like, keeping your powder dry, right? Waiting to see what happens, right?
Yeah, and I think Adam made a great point. I mean, it's not all positive, and the fact is, to the point of people worried about interest rates. Well, here's the thing. People are parking cash, one, because it's a great tax benefit for a company to do that. And number two, productivity can't really go any higher right now. That's the issue. There's nowhere where they can put their money. So replacing it and giving it back.
Productivity can't go any higher than a 0.5% clip, and then we've got some problems, right?
Yeah, exactly. So good point by Adam.
All right. See how nice he was to you, Adam, and you were so mean to him.
No.
Right. All right. All right, guys. I want to thank you both very, very much.